Witajcie moi drodzy, jestem Blady, witam was w kolejnym odcinku Zagrajmy w Ryzen, bądź Ryzen. Idziemy do Marcello, po tym jak skopaliśmy ten tyłek, jak mu tam było? Pamiętam. Nieważne, w każdym razie zdobyliśmy też ostatnio tarczę bojową, mamy takie ochrony, może nie za dużo, ale zawsze coś. Więc chociaż tyle, że trochę do ochrony będziemy mieli. Ale dobra, idziemy do Marcello. Mu tam jest. Na bosonogi. Bezimienny, chodź tu. Dobra.
Weasel is trying to trace some Brugelweed packages.
If we could get those packages, they'd be exactly the evidence I need.
These packages may interest you.
What's this? My, oh my. That is a lot of Brugelweed.
The packages are weasels. You wanted proof? This should be enough.
This is more than enough.
So he'll be sent to the monastery.
Weasel as a recruit. Every man would have to watch their back. No, it's enough if he leaves town. Let him crawl back to the swamp. You found the evidence. I hope you can be counted on to make sure he leaves.
Okej, polowanie na łasicę. No dobra.
Marcello has got the packages.
What? The Don's gonna be pissed off about this. Really pissed off.
Oh, really? I thought it was the Inquisition's town.
I don't think so.
Leave the town. You get one chance.
This is my town. Our town. You'll never be rid of us. We'll be back.
Okej, to łasica ucieka. I super. Ciekawe, czy pan Garf jest na nas obrażony.
Right. Now let's hear the truth.
It's Cutter's fault. He made me do it. He did. He wanted me to set aside some weed for him. Just a bit.
What did he give you for it?
Meat. And some gold. But it wasn't much. And I haven't any left. Please don't tell Carlos. I couldn't hack it in the monastery. I'm not cut out for it. I have allergies.
Just get out of here.
Thanks.
Okej,
I'm sure you have plenty to do.
dobra, zatem mamy to.
Weasel will leave town.
One less of the Don's men. That was good work.
Okej.
What happens now?
I'll tell Carlos about Weasel's Brugelweed business and how you helped. You've earned a reward. Spend it wisely. You want more? I'm sure you'll find someone else with work. These outlaws never stop.
No i dobra, i mamy w końcu jakieś pieniądze. Jak 150 sztuk złota. Pomocnik Kowala. To jest strażnik.
Let me through.
Nice one.
Don't get your hopes up.
Okej. To jest wyjście z miasta już. No to co jest? Winnica skóra dzika. Może nawet nie trzeba będzie się włamywania uczyć. O. Jakieś mury, strażnik. No tak, bo to już mury miejskie są. No dobra. Zatem mamy jakąś tam skórę dzika. Mamy to jakaś strażnica. To jest co, brama. W zasadzie dwie brony. Czyli te kraty. Dobra. Co my tu dalej mamy? Wyjść z tego. Znowu baguję na drzwiach. I okej. Jakieś okienko. Mogę swobodnie wchodzić. Dobra, super. Jakiś złoty kielich. Credence. Okej, coś się zbagowało. Wyjdźże przez te drzwi.
I'll need some raw meat to fry.
Dobra, 2 złote monety. Wy nic nie widzicie, spokojnie, nic się nie dzieje. Olf.
Well, you're not a member of the Inquisition, and you don't look like a fighter.
I'm not. I'm a treasure seeker. Ruins searched, tombs emptied, valuables recovered, pockets lined. When I'm not being held prisoner, that is.
What did you do to get locked up?
The Inquisition wanted me and my brothers to work for them. We're independent operators. Picking sides is bad for business. Then they got wind we'd dug up these 3 golden bowls, and they want them. They're obsessed with artifacts. They can lock me up for as long as they like, but I'm not telling them a thing about those bowls unless they pay me a decent price.
How much do you want for these golden bowls?
Want to join the queue, do you? Well, at least you're talking price. That's more than they are. Give me 200 gold and I'll tell you where I hid mine. Deal?
You're a treasure seeker. Any good?
My brothers and I are the best.
You're one of the triplets. You always work together.
3 heads are better than 1. And 3 sets of arms when it comes to shoveling. We know our craft. Not like the amateurs they filled the ruins with now. We came a long way to end up on this island. And now we're stuck here.
Who do you triplets work for?
We're free agents. We work for whoever pays the most. Pay us, we'll deliver.
Treasure seeking is just digging, isn't it?
You think? There's skill to it. That's why we're paid, skill and danger. We've sailed the most dangerous seas and gone where fighters fear to tread.
What kind of job are you looking for?
We're not fussy. At least not while we're stuck here, we're not. If you have a job for us, then don't stay silent. Although, you'll have to help us get out of town first. I definitely can't help you if I'm locked up. You need me? You'll have to convince Hernandez to let me go.
I'll get you out of town.
You sound like you take pride in your work. I like that. Well, if you're up for it, you'll have to deal with the guard at the entrance. I doubt I'll get out of here unless you can persuade Hernandez to free me.
Can you teach me anything?
I can show you how to prospect for ore with a pickaxe.
I thought you were a treasure seeker.
Hacking into a hidden wall or prospecting for ore, it's all the same. Only ore's much less interesting than treasure.
Show me how to prospect.
Iwanie, 100 sztuk złota i 5 punktów nauki. W sumie fajna rzecz, ale bardziej dla wojownika niż dla maga.
Shouldn't your brothers know what we're planning?
Yes. Tell them to come to our meeting point. They'll know where I mean.
Okej.
Okay, I'll tell them to go there.
Great. I bet they're drinking themselves into a stupor in the Gutters Tavern or on the Harbor Quay.
How do I convince Hernandez to let you go?
Well, you know why they're holding me. They want the 3 bowls.
So?
Get those 3 bowls out of circulation, I'm suddenly less interesting. Find them. Make them disappear.
How can I take these bowls out of circulation?
Well, if you can get your hands on them, you can sell them to someone who can get them out of town.
What if the Inquisition get to them first?
Then it's up to you to handle it. The bowls just need to vanish from town.
Okej. Dobra, to na razie tyle. Z nim będziemy gadać, nie więcej. Nie mniej. O, jakiś piecyk nawet.
Now,
Where's
who
the
could teach
skarbem?
me to pick locks?
Tu w kradensie coś jest? Trochę jest. Dobra. Ale skóry nie widzę. Nie, nie pal. Nie pal, to niezdrowe. Dobra. Tu jest ktoś? A, są tu służebnicy zakonu.
You not got better things to do?
Not now.
Okej. No dobra. To jest coś ciekawego? Nie ma. Przynajmniej nie widzę. Okej, zatem biegniemy gdzie indziej. Fernandez też nic nie ma do ciekawego do powiedzenia. Marcello, Alvaro.
I'll take a wild guess. You want a weapon. I have a couple for sale, if you tell me what you're after.
Can I get sword blanks from you?
You can only buy what's in the shop, but if you have the iron ore, Walter, the smith, might be able to make some.
How's business?
The order's keeping us busy enough. They need all the weapons we can make. Walter's been slaving day and night to finish everything. He just keeps going.
Show me what you have.
Okej, zatem mam miecz dwuręczny, miecz długi, kordelas, maczeta, szabla, miecze, bełty, surowe stalowe ostrze. Klucze złotnika, narzędzia, tarcze, kostur bojowy. 100 sztuk złota, powiem wam, że kusi. Ile? 24 obrażenia, a mój miecz ma obrażeń 15. Więc w sumie obuchowe 24, wymaga na siłę mam akurat 18. Więc 24 obrażenia kusi, nie powiem, kusi to bardzo. Dobra, biorę. Dam to. 15 na razie. Oczywiście resztę mogę złotem dopłacić, ale pewien świecznik, złoty kielich, kość, jakieś skóry nie. Te perły na przykład. Diamentu na razie sobie zostawię. Małże, patelnia mi się przyda. 95, już prawie. 50. Na razie amunicję zostawię. To pytanie. Dobra, dokonaj wymiany. Tak, dobra. 148. To nie wiem, czy to nie jest przypadkiem broń dwuręczna. Tak, dwuręczna, dobra. To jeszcze mogę mu tę tarczę sprzedać. Albo w sumie zostawię ją. Stawię tę tarczę na razie, bo może się przydać. Dobra, kamerka wróć. I Hilda.
Hey.
If you're looking to buy something, you'll have to talk to comrades. I just work here.
Okay.
You don't sound too happy about that.
My family's been selling our harvest to Comrade for years. When we lost everything in the Troubles, he said he'd take us in. In? He makes us sleep outside.
Tell me about Conrad.
His house is full of supplies, but he won't share them with you if that's what you're after. He didn't lift a finger to help us when they took our cows to be slaughtered, and we've known him for years.
Who took your cows?
The Inquisition said they needed to feed people, but now how do we feed ourselves? Of course, Conrad talked to Carlos and got his cows spared.
What happened to you?
You must know what terrible things have befallen this island. All those ruins bursting from the ground. Some of them rose in the middle of our farm and the Inquisition said we had to leave. But my sons are still out there somewhere. They all went their own way before these creatures came. I hardly get a wink of sleep worrying about them. Do you know where they are? Do you know where my sons are?
I have no idea.
If you hear anything or meet someone who's been outside, please don't forget to ask about them. Please.
Can't your husband help?
Ingvar? Huh. We're in dire straits and he's drinking the last of our gold in the tavern.
What are your sons called?
Beppo's the oldest. He didn't want to come to town with us. Always ran with the wrong crowd. I worry he's fallen in with the Don's gang. William volunteered for military service with the Inquisition. And Leon, my youngest, just took off in the night.
How much is the information worth to you?
I don't have any gold. But if you do manage to leave the town...
Yes?
I have a little put aside for a rainy day. There's a couple of skins and the silver candle holders from my great-grandmother. I buried them behind the barn of our farm.
Which is your farm?
The farm on the path to the monastery. An Inquisition fighter named Severin is in charge there now.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Oh, thank you.
Don't get your hopes up.
Okej, zatem zadanie synowie Tyldy. Kolejne zadanie.
If you want it, I've got it. If you're here to buy, welcome. If you're here just to look or to beg, get out. I'm trying to run a business.
So, you won't let Tilda into your house?
Did she tell you that? The old witch. I give her food and room, and all she does is whine.
Why don't you just let her sleep inside?
It's no business of yours who I let in my house.
Show me your goods.
Pokaż mi swoje towary. Oczywiście klasyczny tekst z Gothica. Dobra. Nic ciekawego. Zatem idziemy dalej. Zobaczmy, jakie mam zadania. Tak, skóry za mięso, synowie Tyldy. To nie. Haracz od Kostara. A może spróbuję teraz zająć się właśnie tym zadaniem. Nie wiem, czy mi się uda. Tym. Mając... nie mam żadnej zbroi. Ale w sumie ta broń zadaje większe obrażenia. Prześpimy się do rana. Bo już ciemno się robi. No i przy okazji nasz bohater to odzyskał trochę. Odzyskał zdrowie. Zdrowia, dobra. Rodriguez tu jest. Tu jest Dargel. Idziemy w każdym razie do jak to się nazywa? No tu są jagody. No i super. Do tego kulera.
Sure. Let's get this over with. Come on, you're fucking like lettuce. Give 'em hell! I've got to see this. Now it's getting exciting. Stick the bastards! Useful work.
Żadnych obrażeń mu nie zadałem. Jest chyba za wolny. Ale spróbujmy jeszcze raz. Jak nie, to się zajmę czymś innym.
Sure. Let's get this over with. I've got to see this.
Okej.
Come on, make it worth my while. Again. Yeah. Again.
Jest strasznie silnym
Come on,
przeciwnikiem.
make it worth my while. Again. Useful work there.
Okej, dobra, nie dam mu rady. Zobaczmy, co jeszcze mogę zrobić w tym momencie. Tak, haracz to nie. Mapa wyspy. Zobaczymy, czy już zrobił nasz kochany kartograf mapę wyspy. Okay. Nelson.
Is the map done?
The more often you ask, the longer it will take.
Okej, nie. Dobra, o tu jest ten. Niko.
What fish?
Płetwa rekina. Surowa gładzica i śledź. Zatem...
I'm not listening.
Never mind.
Okej, czyli to nie. Uwięziony, to na razie nie mam pieniędzy, żeby żeby kupić te dwie misy. Trzecią uzyskać. Chora żona. Ja to później. Tak, to też nie mam na razie. Trojaczki, pierścień, dawanie lojalności, złote misy, zaginiony ojciec, komendant. No to chyba do komendanta musimy iść w takim razie. Dobra. Pytanie, gdzie on jest? Że mówiąc, nie wiem. Tego najwyżej poszukamy. Nie wiem, czy tak idzie szybciej, chyba tak samo. Tak. Po prostu będzie biec. Będzie biegł. Dobra, zapiszemy. Chyba, że tam w sumie wygląda jakiś zamek. On wiecie, twierdzę w...
Halt. You're not coming in here.
Commandant Carlos has summoned me.
I know. I've been expecting you.
Then are you going to let me in?
Wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't.
What's this building?
It's our guardhouse, and the headquarters of Carlos, the commandant of the town.
How did you become a warrior of the Order?
I volunteered. Conscripts usually get sent to the temple ruins after training. I'd rather take guard duty in town any day of the week. They actually tried to make me become a mage. A mage? I mean, really? All that messing around with magic. It's not natural.
Okay, za to trochę szansę swoją zaprzepaścił. Stanie magiem. Jest Carlos.
Ah, there you are. It's about time.
You know me.
This is a small island. We've got used to refugees, but they still stand out. Question is, are you a spy for Don Esteban? Someone seeking to join the Order of the Flame? Or something else? So, why don't you tell me what you want in this town?
Chcesz tam...
I'm a castaway. I haven't taken any side.
Is that so? Well, let me explain how things work here. In this town, Inquisitor Mendoza's law prevails, and I see that his law is followed. Every troublemaker and criminal who tries to break the law will be punished. Those who aid the civic cause and help to keep the peace will be rewarded.
What about these outlaws you mentioned?
Before the Inquisition came, Don Esteban had great influence in this town. But when we arrived here, he retreated. Now this bandit king is hiding somewhere beyond these walls. Without him, his people are disorganized. As long as their numbers remain manageable, they have no power, though they remain an irritant. If we are to stop them becoming more than that, we must remain alert.
How can I help you?
I need loyal men to ensure this town stays within the law. We are working for order, for the common good. But there are criminals, outlaws who would destabilize what we have achieved.
I will help you keep the law in this town.
Then root out the outlaws. Find those on the streets of my town that do not fit with the Order's plans, who do not seek the common good. Confront them and see to it that they can do no harm. My guards will help you. If you wish to join the Order, then do your duty and I will see to it that you advance.
What is your role in this town?
To defend it, to keep order, to protect the citizens in the Order's care. That is my duty to the town. My duty to the Order and humanity is to make sure the artifacts we find are shipped to the monastery. The temples that rose from beneath the ground are full of artifacts. And every petty thief on this island is trying to steal them. The Inquisitor has commanded that all artifacts are to be taken to the monastery. People think he wants them for money, but I sense he sees a link between these artifacts and the disasters that have befallen us. He is seeking a clue to our salvation. We must gather these artifacts. We must convey them safely to the monastery. We must see that the Inquisitor is able to proceed with his business.
What future do you see for Harbour Town?
What future for the world, for this island? Those things are in the hands of the Inquisitor. For us, we must keep this town safe for its citizens. Keep it a haven for refugees. Keep these honest people safe from the dangers without and within. Once we have done that, we must look to feed the people. find ways to survive until we have word from the mainland.
Why did the Inquisitor come to this island?
Contact with the mainland is lost. We have heard nothing from our other outposts. If we were to lose the Holy Hall, lose the Holy Flame as well. But maybe the temples that rose from the earth here hold secrets that can help us understand what is happening. To that end, we gather everything we find in the ruins. We must hope the ancient temples here hold secrets of the past that can help us build a future.
About... Sid was tough, but he won't be a problem for you any longer.
Sid? He has long been a thorn in my side. I'll be glad to see the back of him. Here, please take this gold as a reward.
About the Don's followers. Weasel was responsible for the Bruegel weed trade in the merchant district and through the town. I've put a stop to that.
That man was extremely brazen. It is a good thing to be rid of him. Here is your reward.
About the Don's followers. Tony won't cause any more trouble, but he did try to break into the Don's old house.
Aha. Then he should be glad I didn't catch him there. Well done. Here is your reward.
Why are the people being held prisoner in this town?
Prisoner? Have you been beyond the walls here? Seen the bandits, the creatures that roam this island? How many of the farmers and shopkeepers here could defend themselves against them? Do you know how many have died foolishly grubbing for gold and paying for it with their lives? Everyone who is safely within the walls of this town should be glad. We are protecting them, seeing to their needs. Only criminals are held prisoner.
I see.
Okej, zatem mamy rozmowę z komendantem Carlosem już zakończoną. Tak. Felipe.
What do you want?
What's with that staff?
I'm a trainer. I teach staff fighting. Not a lot of call for that here.
What do you mean?
The men here have already been trained. Gonna have to spend their time keeping the peace. What about you? Would you like to train?
I'd like to learn about staff fighting.
O, może siły uczyć, super. Kostur 2. Taki, wiecie co? Kusi. Ale na razie jeszcze zobaczmy tutaj wojownik zakonu po prostu. Osełka. Okej. Dobra, moi drodzy. Już czas najwyższy na koniec tego odcinka. Dziękuję wam serdecznie za oglądanie. Zachęcam do łapkowania, do pisania komentarzy. A także do subskrypcji kanału. I zachęcam także do oglądania kolejnych odcinków i shortsów. A także kolejnych live'ów. Wszystkiego dobrego. Cześć.